Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It is an emotional day for those who learned under and played for a local high school coach who died by the side of the road over the weekend.
But first, people on both sides of the abortion issue gathering right now on the U of M campus in Ann Arbor.
The abortion debate has reignited, of course, across the country, with some states passing or considering new restrictions. And
right now in Ann Arbor, the U of M Diag is filled with people who have strong opinions one way or the other. This is a look from Sky 4 there. Local 4's Larry Spruill is on the ground. Larry, is everyone remaining civil so far?
Good evening, Kimberly and Devin. For the most part, yes, everyone is remaining civil. There are a lot of security officers out here, but people on both sides of the issue want their message to be heard loud and clear. Take a look at the crowd. You can see an incredible amount of people here just covering this entire area of the campus of University of Michigan. Most of these people are against abortion bans, but I did speak to some who say that these abortion bans are needed. It's a message they want to be heard loud and clear. No to abortion bans.
That we are against all of the bans, and the hashtag is Stop the Bans.
A message, a hashtag, Lori Carpenter says they stand by.
All of these bans are clearly unconstitutional under Roe.
Lately, governors in several states signed a ban to end abortions. The most controversial one is in Alabama. Carpenter says there is some talk that legislators here in Michigan are trying to do the same thing. And some here at the rally agree with those lawmakers.
I think abortion is discrimination. I think abortion is a form of violence. I think abortion desecrates human life when human life is sacred and should be protected.
I think the lawmakers in the state of Michigan know that they can't get anything past Governor Whitmer. Governor Whitmer and the other folks at the top of the ticket this year, including Senator Stabenow and the AG and the Secretary of State, are all women who have had a career, made a career out of supporting comprehensive reproductive rights.
It's a plan, y'all. It's a plan. And so once again, we want to show you a look from above from Sky 4 just at this huge crowd here at this rally. So this conversation will continue. A lot of people on the side against abortion bans, a lot of people for abortion bans. So once again, a continued conversation that will happen here on the campus and across our country as well. We are live in Ann Arbor tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Yeah, Larry, a conversation is going to go on in Lansing as well in terms of what's next, right?
Exactly. So Governor Whitmer already said that she will not sign a bill in favor of abortion bans, but a lot of people, some against her on the other side, on the Republicans, say they want to let the people decide on this. They want to bring it to a ballot. So a continued conversation here and in Lansing as well. Devin and Kimberly, back to you.
All right. We'll talk to you a little later. Thank you, Larry.
Well, let's move now just south of Ann Arbor, a different kind of gathering to honor a teacher who was killed last weekend.
Jermont Terry live in Tecumseh, where a memorial gathering is getting underway for A.J. Mary, a man who touched a lot of young lives. Jermont.
Yeah, Kimberly, such a dedicated teacher, and you can tell by the people that are gathering here tonight for this memorial service that he really touched a lot of lives. I want to show you something. Throughout the gymnasium here, they have signs just posted and sayings, thank you for the memories. We will miss you for everything. And many of these are sayings that this teacher had with his students. If you look around, they're going around the track field so they can read these sayings deliberately. And this is all for a teacher and a coach who connected with his students in so many ways. It's hard to say goodbye to someone you still want to spend time with.
It's been tough. I mean, it's been hard for the kids, hard for the teachers, the staff.
There's a huge void at Tecumseh High. A.J. Mary, a loving math teacher and committed coach, passed away unexpectedly over the weekend. Police say a car hit him as he walked along Macon Highway Sunday morning. Police say Mary was lying in the road when the vehicle ran him over. It's unclear why he was on the ground, leaving many questions.
There's a lot of crying going on, a lot of questioning.
But as questions loom, his Tecumseh family honors him. The messages draping the gymnasium show support, but many are Mary's own words he often shared with students. Messages the students loved and started collecting.
One of our kids started a Google Doc with all of the sayings he had. I think there was over 200 or 300 sayings. So The kids kind of got those, and just that's what all these are, you know, around the gym are all of his goofy sayings.
A dedicated golf and wrestling coach who had a way of connecting with students.
He was more like a family member, as you can rely on.
Mary coached Enrique Saris when he taught over at Adrian High. Enrique says the loss is surreal, but even years later, Coach Mary had an impact, and memories are why so many will come out tonight.
Memories that he's given to the school, so not just to come to Adrian through Hudson, basically in the Lenawee County. It makes you want to remember his legacy.
A very strong legacy. Now, Mary is survived by his wife, Vanessa, and their 3-year-old son, Colton. But judging by this crowd here gathering tonight, this too is his family. Reporting live, I'm Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Jermont, but back to the accident and what happened. What about the driver who hit Mary? Have they got foul play, suspicions of that there?
No, according to police that we've been able to gather, there's no suspicion of drunk driving or anything of that nature. That person did stop, so it's still under investigation as to why he was in the road, Devin.
Yeah. All right, Jermont.
Well, today for the first time on camera, Matthew Stafford answered questions about the good and the bad as his wife Kelly recovers from surgery to remove a brain tumor.
It's tough. She's doing a heck of a job. It's a lot to go through for anybody, especially a mother of 3 and a wife to somebody that's got a high-profile job like myself. Some days I was, Kelly had a good night. Some days I was here loving it, and Kelly had a bad night. I was trying to get home as fast as I can. So it's been up and down, just as we kind of expected it to be.
Well, as for football, he says Kelly told him to, quote, get the heck out of the house and go take care of what you need to take care of. And that's what he says he intends to do.
The historic land deal made to bring 5,000 jobs and a new FCA plant to Detroit has now been approved by Detroit City Council. 6-3 vote approves the deal, allowing the city to swap land with a Maroon family company to make way for the plant. City Council members questioned the concessions that the city is making and the idea that Detroiters will be the one to fill those 5,000 jobs. The city has set up a website where those interested in working at the plant can apply for more information. A lot of firefighters will tell you saving lives is just part of the job.
But that doesn't mean their city can't show them how much that means. Today, several of Detroit's bravest were honored for how they helped a group of senior citizens escape a fire back in February.
Kim DiGiulio got a chance to speak with them about how it all went down.
It was back in February when this 10-story apartment building on the Southfield Freeway caught fire. One woman was trapped on her 4th-floor balcony while other residents were caught inside. This was the scene at the Greenhouse Apartments on that cold February night.
The smoke came through the vent. I opened up the door, and it was so hallway.
While approaching the scene, the firefighters knew to expect the worst.
It was one of the worst fires I had seen. Oh, yes. Yeah, our heart started racing, and, when we pulled up, you could see the flames shooting out of the apartment window.
While one crew worked to put out the fire and get out the seniors that were trapped in the building, another crew ascended a ladder to the woman's 4th-floor balcony. She was
semi-conscious, very cold, smoke inhalation.
While working to rescue the woman, she stopped breathing and had no pulse.
Watch out! Oh, my God.
Jesus.
I hope she be all right. I really do hope she be all right. She got a lot of prayers. I hope she be all right.
Thanks to the Detroit Fire Department's quick rescue, those prayers were answered, and that woman, along with all of the other residents, lived. Those heroic efforts were recognized today at a formal ceremony.
The bravery and professionalism of all members on the scene is in keeping with the highest traditions of the Detroit Fire Department, and they will be commended.
But these firefighters don't need any type of an award for what they did that night.
Me personally, I did what I would want somebody to do for if it was my family member.
They say it's all part of the job that they love.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a nice family brotherhood, and I really enjoy. I really love the job.
Kim DiGiulio, Local 4.
Oh, nice. And we appreciate it.
Heroes always tell you it's just part of the job.
That's right.
Isn't that great? Yep. Well, the NBC Nightly News team getting ready for their broadcast coming up here at 6:30.
Lester Holt joins us live with a preview. Lester, good evening.
Hey, Devin and Kim, coming up, a great white shark spotted in a place never seen before. We'll tell you why researchers say it could be a good thing. Plus, hackers holding another major city for ransom. Services that handle everything from selling a home to paying the water bill crippled. What experts warn cities should be doing to protect themselves when we see you tonight.
Yeah, concerning those hackers, what is it exactly that they want?
Well, in this case, they're asking for $100,000 in Bitcoin, but this type of cyber attack, whether these cities pay or not, ultimately costs them millions to recover all their data and clean up their systems. We'll have a lot more when we see you shortly.
Yep.
How do you not pay it to get it all back up and running? Yeah. All right, Lester, we'll see you about 20 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Bedtime can be one of the more challenging parts of being a parent of a small child.
We were just talking about that. I know that all too well. New research suggests, though, it's more than worth the effort. We'll have that coming up. Here's Ben.
Kim, when you head to bed tonight, it's not going to be nearly as chilly, but still on the cool side. We'll look at where we end up for tomorrow morning and, of course, your holiday weekend forecast next.